Cancer Love Horoscope 2017. Your 7th house of love is not a house of power this year, Cancer, so you have a lot of freedom here. You can shape things as you will. Nevertheless, I expect the status quo to prevail. Singles will remain single and marrieds will remain married. For marrieds, this is a year for taking the marriage further into spiritual realms. For centering it around spiritual themes. Your spouse or lover seems very focused here, and he or she will experience much growth and progress. In many cases, the karmic aspects of the relationship are being revealed. Some of the dark sides of it will be seen to have their origin in past lives. In most cases, this understanding should enhance the marriage. There is also a concern about the health of your spouse these days, but Saturn, the planet which rules your spouse, has more good aspects than bad. Health should be good, and current health problems should turn around. For singles too, there's a lot spiritual ferment in the field of love. Singles are much more idealistic about love, like last year. They search for the absolutely perfect love, in many cases unrealistically so. Perfect love is a wonderful ideal, but there must be some allowances for human limitation. Those who don't realize this are going to suffer some grievous disappointments. Only a divine power can love divinely perfectly and without limitation. Humans can never do this. So the search for this perfect love among humans can never be fulfilled. Yet if perfect love is sought after through the Spirit, it is very achievable. For the Spirit will supply every love need, whether it be for companionship, eros, or even solitude. This is what single Cancerians should be doing now. Leave the nightclubs and discos alone and seek a realization of the perfect love that is always available. Let go of the idolatry of love objects and seek the invisible power that loves. When a realization of this is achieved, love will appear without fuss or stress. How you achieve this realization depends on your individual circumstances. Some will achieve it at the mosque, synagogue, temple, church or ashram. Some will achieve it in the solitude of their own home or with a teacher. Some will achieve it at a prayer circle or meditation group. The how doesn't matter, the end result does. Singles will find this year good for formulating and refining their ideal of love. Like last year, it is healthy to review old relationships and look for patterns, mistakes and successes. If you are holding angers, regrets or guilt, you are still not ready for something new. If you are in mourning, your time for love is not yet. Whatever you did in the past, no matter how many love mistakes you made, there is a power that loves you and sees you as worthy of love. Let go of the past, confess and correct your mistakes, and make ready for the new. On a more mundane level, singles will find love at their place of worship, at meditation or spiritual seminars and retreats. Astrologers, psychics and gurus play an important role in love these days, and many of you will unconsciously attract this type as a lover. Singles will also find love at charities or charitable functions or as they pursue voluntary efforts for charities or good causes. Rather than go to the pub, you're better off volunteering your services for something that is important for the world. This year, again like last year, spiritual compatibility is most important. This is true for both marrieds and singles. It will outweigh even sexual energy right now. A good spiritual compatibility will eventually harmonize all the other areas, while it's very difficult to harmonize a spiritual incompatibility. Though marriage is unlikely this year, many are setting the stage for marriage in the future. The groundwork is being laid now. Venus will spend an unusual amount of time in your 5th house of love affairs, from September 8th to the end of the year. Thus love affairs are more likely during this period. The only problem is that Venus will go retrograde during this time and Mars will also move through your 5th house. The love affair will get severely tested. There will be many ups and downs. The love life of parents, siblings, children and grandchildren maintains the status quo. Children of marriageable age have more love opportunities after September 8, but the road is rocky. Married children will have a brief crisis in the marriage around November 20th. True love will weather the storm.